So this film was supposed to premiere on HBO Max, and after watching the film, they decided to promote this film to a theatrical release because they thought it was going to give them a bang for their buck. They should have just released it on HBO Max. What's going on, everybody? I just watched the House Party remake, and I just barely saw the first film for the very first time this week in preparation to get this film out of the way, and I thought that movie was actually pretty funny. I thought there were a lot of charming characters. I thought the humor hit. It is definitely a classic in its own way, and I could see how somebody would want to remake this movie. The film stars Jacob Lattimore and Tosin Cole as two cleaners who just happen to be cleaning LeBron James' house, and they see that he's at a Mediterranean retreat for about 2 weeks, so they decide to throw a house party in the king's house to make some money. Now, this movie looked actually pretty fun. I really enjoyed the trailer, and whenever you get back your ass up in a trailer or in a film, I'm going to be there day one. And when it comes to comedy, it is so hard to make a really good comedy, especially when you're remaking a classic like House Party. Then you're going to be having a little bit more tough time trying to get the film to make people laugh. The film is directed by Climatic, and this is his directorial debut, and it shows to a full degree. The comedy in this film did not hit. Aside from one DJ scene that had me howling for about 20 minutes, some of the comedy in the movie does not hit very well. It feels like it overstays its welcome, and at times it feels like the comedy is being a little bit forced. And even though for the most part I really enjoyed the chemistry between Jacob Lattimore and Tosin Cole in this movie, at times it doesn't feel like these two would be friends for so long. It feels like one of them would be too tired of the other one's shit for a little bit too long, and I just was not able to vibe with their chemistry all too much. Although I think they do have a very charismatic presence, this movie did not do them any favors, and I am a big Jacob Lattimore fan. If you have not checked out Slight, that is an underrated film that he stars in, and I think for the most part he has a lot of charisma. I think he has a lot of charm to his personality. However, some of that personality and charisma did not shine in this movie, and it just did not feel all too funny. A couple of jokes did hit, a couple just felt very flat, and then there's a really dark turn that it takes in the second half that just feels out of place in this movie, and you could have just cut out, because it kind of feels like that one scene with Tobey Maguire in Babylon, and it just feels so out of place from the rest of the movie that you could have cut this film out, and I think I would have had a better time if that scene was not in it, because it just felt really out of place. It just felt like it was just thrown in there. You also have a rivalry that's after Tosin Cole's character because he owes them money, and they just did not feel very threatening. When this movie starts, it is rough to get me to laugh because there is just so much humor that is being thrown at you, but it does not hit. This movie, although from the trailer it felt like it was going to be a celebrity house party, because you have cameos in this film from Snoop Dogg, Lil Wayne, Kid Cudi. I was happy that it didn't feel like there was a lot of celebrities being thrown at you, so that was a really big positive that I'm able to take out of this film. But to me, this movie just fell flat on its face, and this movie was just not that funny. For somebody that really loves comedy and really loves Jacob Lattimore, I was really excited to see this movie try to make me laugh for 90 minutes. However, it just did not make me laugh at all. Aside from one DJ's flashback scene that actually did make me laugh really hard, aside from that, this movie just was not good. It wasn't terrible. I don't think you're going to hate yourself if you see this movie. I think this is a perfect stream it, but this movie was just a very big letdown. But those are my thoughts on House Party. Have you guys checked out the original? Do you enjoy that one? Have you ever thrown a house party? I want to know how wild and wicked you guys are. So go ahead and drop those thoughts in the comments below, and let me know if you're excited to check this film out. Until next time, we'll catch you guys on the flip side.